The magic is in you. AI, the power to create and achieve anything. The mantle is with you. AI, to change the world. Right. My name is Reverend FadaBen Onyemechalo. FadaBen. I'm a priest of the Catholic Archdiocese of Abuja, here in Nigeria. I'm a creative, I'm a musician, and this is one-on-one with FadaBen. Inspiration behind the song. So, I worked at St. Anthony of Padua Parish, Pesili Kuje here in Abuja for 5 years, and there was something striking about that place, that parish, is that it shares same location, with the cemetery at Kuje. So, in fact, the cemetery is just right opposite the church, opposite the gate of the church. And so, I got thinking one day, and I was like, just right there in that cemetery lies a whole lot of persons who may not have actualized their God-given potentials in this life, in their lifetime. There laid a lot of persons who probably, had targets, had plans, and all that. So there lies a lot of persons who probably didn't believe in themselves enough, and for me those were really my target. And of course, if there are people like that in those graves too, it means even amongst we who are still living today, there are many millions of people who probably do not really believe in themselves. And so the magic in you is more like a rallying call to these people to remind them, to tell them that yes, that God, the God who made all of us creatives, He has invested this magic in each and every one of us, and ours is to just discover this magic and then use it to better our world and our community. Wow. For a fact, I will say it wasn't easy. Of course, nothing good comes easy. For something this good, if you've listened to the audio of this song, you know that a whole lot was put into the creative process. To start with, I was even driving when I got inspiration. When I got inspiration for this song, I was like, okay, who will interpret this song well for me? I already knew the kind of sounds I wanted. I knew exactly what I wanted, and I didn't want to do the production. I didn't want to produce the song. I didn't want to get produced by FadaBen. Like I needed somebody, with lots of experience and all that. And just one name kept on ringing in my head, and that is Moses Abdul-Kaz. Abdul-Kaz is my mentor and all that. And I reached out to him. I said, bro, come we'll work. And he said, okay, so what is it? He fell in love with it like there and then, and that was it. We scheduled an appointment. We started, of course, building the whole stuff, building the beats and all that. The first couple of beats, the first two beats he came up with, I mean, I wasn't so comfortable with them. And okay, I was okay, on a second thought, I was like, okay, while we were producing, was okay, this song actually needs children's voices. It needs that voice. So, and because I was hearing it in my head, and I was like, okay, so how do we get them now? Okay, let me use this particular school, the Holy Family College. There, as at that time, there were just about 65 students as per a new school around here in Abuja. And so we got into it, and then we started doing the work, getting the children to sing. Not all of them could like hit the notes and all of that. Not all of them could stay on pitch and all that. But of course, we pulled through to the very end. Talking about the earliest beats, Abdul-Kaz gave us, he took it to East African. Like, if you hear the magic is in you as at in its earliest form, while we were producing, it sounded like an East African song, and I was like, nice. So, but I would have wanted something a bit more African. I don't know how to describe it. Traditional kind of African kind of thing like that, and I needed to hear the taiko drums. I needed to hear those orchestral drums and all that. I needed to hear the congas and all that. So, and we now came up with this, and of course he did justice to that. Okay, so I would love that. I would love to hear someone call me someday and say, FadaBen, the magic is in you, your song. helped me a lot. I would want to walk down the street and then someone walk up to me and say, "Oh, you are FadaBen. Oh, that your song really inspired me a lot. That song motivated me a lot." And in fact, if we get to this point, I think my job is done. So if only the magic is in you, the audio is already available out there, and the video, which of course is here upon us. If only this song achieves this, gets to the point where it inspires people, both the young and old, both the younger generation and then the older generation, then my job is done. Okay, so there is this drive, there is this energy that comes with this song. There is this intentionality. We're intentional about a number of things. It's not like I've not been intentional about my productions in the past. Of course I have, but with The Magic Is in You, it is different. I can't even tell. I can't even explain it. Well, I will just lean with the words of the wise man that says that some of the best things in life cannot be explained. You can only feel them, and so that's much I can say. I cannot really explain, how it is in my mind, but I know one thing for sure, that there's something different about The Magic Is in You. Of course, every song is different. I mean, every song is different, of course. But The Magic Is in You comes with a whole lot new vibes, a whole lot of vibes. I'll give you an example. The moment people hear this song, they're like, "Okay, who is this person? Who is this artist? Who is this musician?" I get to perform the song, and the audience, it takes them nothing much to catch the song, to grab the song and sing along with me. So even if I do not teach them the song, they already responding. Hey, yeah, hey, da, da, da. Even when they will chop their mouth and chop their mouth, they will just respond. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. And then it's even worse when I perform it before, before an audience that already knows the song. Like, I performed this song recently in my parish here at a concert, and it was wonderful. The moment I was like, "The magic is in you," there was a thunderous AIA, and they were just singing with me, and that was just enough to just boom, just spur me to perform even harder and even more. The recording of this song, the audio for this song, was, I would say, it was an amazing experience. Getting to work with children. Well, this is not my first time of working with children in audio production, but there was something different about this one. Like, they came with all excitement, of course, as a normal childhood. And at a point we were singing, like, if you've listened to this song, towards the bridge of this song, there's a point where we have some of the high notes, some of the high pitch, and you could tell that they were struggling to hit. Some of them were struggling to hit the high pitch, and you could hear me saying, "Yes, you can do it, you can do it. The magic is in you. The magic is in you. You can do it." And they're like, before you know, they get to hit the pitch, and I'm like, okay. So that magic is in you motivation is really magical. It's really magical. And even on my own part too, at a point I got so tired with the voicing too, and I was like, okay, no, let's leave it till tomorrow. And the whole thing was killing the vibes, and you could hear them say, "FadaBen, you can do it, the magic is in you." And see me just jump up, and then we just struggle through, and then we pull it, and then it was all fun. That is the much I can say. It was all fun. There are many other experiences that I'll leave it at this too. Challenges. Of course, nothing good comes easy. So the making of The Magic Is in You audio and video had its own challenges too. Just like any other creative ventures. The number one challenge, time. I'm a priest, and Catholic priest, and you're there struggling. You're there, you are through with your pastoral works and all of that, and then you're struggling to just concentrate on this and do this stuff, and then someone comes and then knocks and, "Oh, FadaBen, someone wants to see you," all of those kind of stuff. And then sometimes you devote to your off days. I have my off days, and okay, I'm taking this off day to work on this, and sometimes it's not just enough. You have to wait again, push again till maybe the following week for another off day. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, looking for the right time to just make it work. That actually delayed, you know, us in getting this video out. Like, in fact, to be candid, this video was shot in December last year, 2022. Let's see when we are dropping the video. Well, I know I mean, this is just one out of many cases all out there, but this is our own unique experience. Then that's the number one challenge. Number two challenge, finances. They say better soup than money killer. If I've had the finances that I needed early enough from the earliest point, maybe by now would have actually done even something, you know, far more magical than what we've done in this video. But of course, finances is always the challenge, you know, for many things, especially if you don't really have the sponsorship. We didn't really have so much of the sponsorship, but the little that we had, of course, supported us enough. And then number three, getting the right people for the right job for the job was another, you know, challenge. But then I thankfully God sent someone my way, Team Creations, and of course together with my team and all that. We'll talk about them later. And they all did an amazing job together. And then finally, of course, we are Nigerians. The Nigerian factor. You are there producing a song, you are there trying to advance in your creative process, and then you just hear NEPA is gone, there's no light is gone, and so they turn on the generator, and then before you come back, you know, somehow you've lost some creative details that you would have wanted to, you know, develop or bring into the creative work that you're doing. But well, last we move. I'll say wonderful, amazing. Like the reception for this song has made me, you know, think 1,000,001 things about this song, and I'm like, okay, there are many things we can actually achieve with this song. So beyond just the official video, there are many other things which I cannot speak forth at this moment. But wait for us, we are coming. The reception has been wonderful. That is what I can say. So expect magic, expect miracle, expect creative excellence. I expect you to be wowed. That should be one of the effects, you know, from this video. I expect you to be as excited as I am right now talking about this video after you must have watched this video. Anticipate it. I love to work with children. I love their vibes. I love their energies. I love, you know, what they bring to the table. I love their voices. I love to hear them speak. I love to hear them sing. There's this innocence that comes with children's voices, and the moment I hear that part begging for children's voices in any song, I go all the way out and look for children to use for that song. When I did my song, I Will Love You, part of the beauty of that song is the children content in that song too, and the same thing too happens with this The Magic Is in You. So I love to work with children, and somehow I have my way with children. So we just click together. We just click and we just get to work. The recording of the official video. So the moment I made up my mind that we're going to shoot the official video for this song, of course I called the team together. As at then, Mercy, Tony, Emmanuel, as at that time, and we started ideating together. Okay, what kind of story? What kind of concept do we have? What do we want for this song? I told them what I wanted. I said, okay. I pointed them out to a particular movie that I want. I want just whatever I have in this movie, give it to me. I said, okay, I want something like Sarafina, and I said, give me Sarafina. Whatever it will take to give me Sarafina, both in color and act and everything, give me Sarafina. And that was it. So we started creating magic. and that gave birth to The Magic Is in You. So fast forward to December. So we are supposed to December 2022. So the plan was to shoot for 2 days, but I mean at a stretch, but we couldn't really find that time. Of course, you would have to wait for the children to finish their exams, for them to finish with their academic works and all that, so that you know that okay, you're not disrupting anything. We're only using their free time, like free time, and they enjoyed it. It was more like an opportunity for them to just, to just express themselves and all that. So we used that. They did the rehearsals in 2 or 3 days, and then I came in. Even me, I had to learn how to dance. I cannot dance, but I have to try my best. And I'm sure when you see the BTS, you will laugh, and in the BTS, you will laugh and get tired of FadaBen dancing, of course. And then we came to 2 days. We came to the D-Day. We started recording as early as 8 a.m. And of course, we recorded for the whole day till night and all that. We got pretty good clips, and then sometime in January we also did little recording where we came to the stadium here in Abuja, and at other times too we also did little recordings here and there. At a point we even had to go to a particular village somewhere in Kuje to also record to Shetuko village. We also did little recordings there too. So all of these put together gave us the video which we are talking about, The Magic Is in You official video. So I've got an amazing crew, and I'm proud of them anytime, any day. These are people that I would want to work with if similar project comes up in the future. Number one, the DOP, the director, I call her the queen herself. Emmanuel, as a member of my team, would call her the lens goddess. Mercy Patrick. I love working with her. I loved that Mercy would come and say, FadaBen, no, do like this, turn this way, and I would turn. Do this other way, and okay, no, Father, don't, you don't need this just, and I will just follow through, and then so she was there all the way, and then we have my dear brother, the cinematographer, Timmy. The Timmy Creations. Timmy is one person I can refer anybody to him. Like, he's good, he's amazing. Like, if you see his works, you know that okay, not the small person be this one. So Timmy is great. He flew the drone, and he did a lot of things, and of course, and he's just magical in his moves. Number 3, the dance instructor, Chudi. Chudi is a teacher in the school, and of course happens to also he teaches people how to dance and all that too. So Chudi did the magic work. He taught me how to dance. You can see me dancing Azonto and all of this. In fact, this magic is even is the first time I was dancing Azonto, the Azonto dance. I don't know. I see people dancing, but I'm like, what's this one? I'll try, but I couldn't. But they taught me the tricks, how you have to roll your legs and scratch your legs on the floor, and then hand up and down. And so Chudi taught me all of those stuff, and getting the children to actually, to learn the dance and all that. The entire students. As at when we did the recording, finally there were about 80 students. And then we have the colorist, Gabriel Jah. Gabriel Jah is the director of, I'll say, the very first VFX film from out of Africa, from Africa to the world. And Adini, he's really done a great job, and he really did so well with the coloring. I say, come, I want the coloring for the something close to what he did in your Adini, like the Sarafina, like I told them from the very, very start. Just give me something a bit movie themed and all that, and he really delivered on the job. Together with the graphics, of course, he did the graphics for the job too. Let me ask you too, when you hear people perform the song while you're performing, how would you feel? Of course, I will feel good. I'll feel good. A few times I performed the song and the whole audience were like, singing along. I was like, I don't hammer, I don't make up, I don't blow. And it gave me that feel, And the song is larger than life. And when an entire audience comes into the song and they lend their voice during the performance, it makes it even larger than what you haven't seen. So I'm usually happy when the audience sing along with me, especially when they come with that, hey, the magic is in you, hey, the power to create the one mantle is with you, hey, so that hey response interaction makes it really, really African and of course musical too. So if you've not seen this video, I encourage you to go on my YouTube channel at FadaBen, FADABEN, and just go watch this video. And if you've not listened to the song or you need the audio, the audio is available on all streaming platforms, on the DSPs and all that. You can just go and listen. It's been there for close to a year now, and yeah. So I'm excited to share this work with you, and I can't wait to hear what you think about this song.